She can manifest anything instantly in minutes.
Hey guys, it's Hi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guess what we're doing today? Instant manifestation. How do we instantly manifest? Whew. And let me tell you, this is something I have mastered. This is my biggest accomplishment as a manifestor. I can instantly manifest super fast. I love it. It's my pride and joy.
I love her energy. The question is, can you instantly manifest the things that you want? The answer is yes, but you need to choose to believe that it's true for you. It's all about the belief. If you believe that instant manifestation does work, then it will work for you. We have to believe it in order for it to work. That's the law of assumption. So you assume it, that it's possible. You assume you know it's true, and then it happens. So yeah, instant manifestation does work. Before we continue, you can contact me if you want one-on-one coaching. I truly believe that I can help you with whatever problem you have. One of the calls I had today was with Ethan, and he posted a comment on one of my videos. And I just want to read it for you for 1 minute. It's August 5th, 2026. I just got off the phone with George. We had a one-on-one video talk. It was incredible. I highly recommend this kind of connection with George directly. Not only are his insights powerful and immediately usable, but it's obvious that he really cares. And in this world in 2026, that aspect alone is also a very rare thing. I'm gonna book another session soon. I got a lot out of this one. Thank you, George. And Ethan, if you're watching this video, thank you so much. The call was wonderful. And thank you so much for the kind words. So if you're interested, contact me. You have my phone number here. It's going to be in the description. Or you can go and directly just order a one-on-one session with me. And I truly believe it's going to be life-changing for you. But let's continue.
Manifest super fast. I love it. It's my pride and joy. And people are always asking me like, what's your favorite thing you manifested? Bitch, it's not my favorite thing. It's how fast I fucking manifest. I want to teach you guys how to instantly manifest. It is not hard. And a lot of people go into it with the mentality like, oh, only some people can instantly manifest. Instant manifesting is easy, girl. It's literally just deciding that you have it now and also deciding that you can instantly manifest. Hey.
So, can you instantly manifest? Yes. Can everybody instantly manifest? Yes. Is it hard to instantly manifest? Yes. And no at the same time. The whole point is, whatever you believe is hard, then it's hard for you. Whatever you believe is easy, then it's easy for you. Reality is the reflections of your thoughts and of your beliefs. Whatever you do or say or act, it's your belief. That's why you're acting it out. So if you don't like a belief, then remove it or replace it with a good belief. That's what manifesting is all about. Being the person who has the thing right now. Because that's the only moment you can be anything. There is no past. There is no future. The only true moment you have is the right now. So be the person now that has the thing in order to have that thing right now. That's how you instantly get it. But then some people say, but I need 3 months, I need 6 months, I need a couple of days. That isn't true. It's true if you believe that's how long it takes. The problem we have, we humans, is we have two sides of our brain, two hemispheres. We have the left brain and the right brain. The left brain is the logical side of you that wants logical processes. It needs a way, it needs a process for it to happen. So if you want to manifest a house, a person, a relationship, a phone, anything, a trip, when you use your left brain to manifest, then the left brain is always going to ask questions, but how am I going to get this? How am I going to do this? Do I need to call them? Do I need to do something? But what happens to the right brain? The right brain is the creative side of you. When you want to draw something, when you want to paint something, do you need to think of the process as, oh, how am I going to paint this? Or do you just start painting? Do you just start creating? When you want to write a book or write a message or anything, do you think about it or do you just write it? You just start writing, you start creating. There's no limits in your imagination, then why the limits in your reality? They're the same thing. The only thing is, in your imagination, you don't believe it's true. What I'm saying to you is, when you change your belief that whatever you believe is true becomes the truth, and that's how you get everything, that's the life-changing thing that you're gonna get. But let's continue, so I have a long way to go for the video.
Let's start off with what is the law of attraction. Law of assumption. What is the law of assumption? The law of assumption we know is whatever we assume to be true is true. So in the sense, to instantly manifest, whatever you assume to be true is true. So if you decide and assume that you can instantly manifest, guess what's going to happen? You're going to instantly manifest. Okay, guys, bye. This video. I'm just kidding. Literally.
She can end the video there. That's it. That's the whole point. That's the whole topic. That's the whole thing. You don't even need to continue this, but you want to know more. So let's go and continue and learn more.
Simple. It is literally so simple, but I know that sometimes people don't like simple. People need a little bit more than simple. And so today's video, I'm going to help you and get you on track with all the things that you need to instantly manifest. Also, I just want to throw this in here. The only thing you need is your mind and acting like you have it. That is literally it. But these are all things that you can try, because manifesting instantly is all about finding things that work for you, because everyone's different. Everyone is so different. And here are a few things. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that can help you out and get you manifesting instantly and finding what works for you. The biggest one out of all, I swear to God, this is the biggest one. This is the most important one in my opinion, in my professional opinion, at least for me and for a lot of other people I believe, is the energy that you bring. The bad bitch energy. You want to bring that bad bitch energy. You want to bring the energy into this. When you start to instantly manifest and you start to affirm for an instant manifestation, you want to bring the energy in like you already know that you can get this. You are so good at manifesting. Everything works out in its favor because you say so. Literally, your reality conforms because you say so.
Yeah, she got it. She gets it. She knows what she's talking about. The whole point of everything, and this is your reality. You can command your reality. But again, you have so many negative beliefs or blocks that it's not letting you actually do anything. So what's the remedy to having blocks or having negative beliefs? There's a couple of things that you could do, but the biggest shortcut I can give you is to stop believing in them. Tell yourself, blocks do not exist. Negative beliefs, you don't have them anymore. There's nothing negative that can ever happen to you. So you don't have negative beliefs. Everything is absolutely positive. And in your world, because everything is absolutely positive, everything will absolutely be positive. Nothing bad can ever happen to you, again, because you chose for nothing bad to happen. I want to talk about something I've been talking about in my calls. And that is, negatives do not exist. And once you can have this belief and truly make it true, you will always be happy. You always have joyful days. Nothing bad will happen to you. This is the simplest explanation I can give you. So you know light and darkness, right? Do you know the darkness doesn't exist? Light physically exists in our reality. You have photon particles that exist and they create light. They are light. But darkness is not a particle. Darkness doesn't exist. Negativity doesn't exist. So darkness is actually the absence of light. So darkness itself does not exist, or at least cannot exist, at least without light. But that means it doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not there. There's nothing there. So anything negative that happens, or a negative belief, it doesn't exist. Negativity doesn't exist. You know math? How 1 + 1 is 2? Simple math. Imagine when you were a grade schooler, and when they showed you like, oh, I got 1 apple and another apple, that's 2 apples, right? So 1 apple and 1 apple, that's 2 apples. Okay, that's positive numbers. But how would you describe a -5 in real life, right? You can't show negative apples because negative apples don't exist. So negativity doesn't exist. Nothing negative can happen because it physically doesn't exist. So depression doesn't exist. Sadness doesn't exist. They're all just not fulfillment from another emotion. So sadness is the absence of happiness. So the solution to sadness isn't thinking about sadness. It's thinking about, what do you do to be happy? What makes you happy? Depression is the absence of purpose. It doesn't exist, but people want to give it power. they get power to these negative emotions, to these negative feelings. And those negative feelings over time, over years, they compound into you. And then you identify with them. You become a victim in your own reality. It's like an excuse. You need an excuse to make you feel good about yourself. What I'm telling you is, you don't need any of that. That doesn't exist. Your past is just a story you've been telling yourself. But that story doesn't exist. It's a story that you came up with. That story doesn't exist. Past, like I said, doesn't exist. There is no story. There is no past story you need to tell yourself. There's only the story you want to tell yourself now. So it's time to choose a different story. Choose the story you want to tell about yourself and then live through that. Be that person and you will get what that person deserves.
That's why. Why is this happening? Can this happen? Yes, it's going to happen because you say so and you put your foot down and you decide that this is your reality and whatever you want to happen is going to happen around you. And you are so good at that. You are so good at manifesting. Everything you've ever manifested happens fast. Everything you ever want is yours. Everything like that. You want to go into it with the mentality that you are great. You are great. Self-concept across the moon. You want to do that. And I don't give a flying rat's ass if you believe what you're saying or not. I don't care. I don't care if you don't believe that you're going to manifest her. I don't care, because right now you're going to believe it. Right now you're going to believe it. Right now you're going to be affirming that you're an amazing manifestor. Everything works perfectly. Everything works fast because you say so. Go into it with that energy. After we get that energy going, what I want you to do, and once you get that energy going, once you're starting to affirm and getting that energy up, I want you to start living in the 4D. 4D is your head. 3D is around you. Live in your 4D and do not leave it. I do not give one shit what is happening out here.
For a lot of people, they don't know what the 3D is, what the 4D is, so I'm going to explain it to you right now. So 3D is a 3D world around you. So when she says ignore the 3D world, she's basically saying everything you see in reality right now, everything you see around you, ignore it. That's only if you're not satisfied with your current reality. If you want a better reality, then ignore it. But if you enjoy your reality, of course, just accept it and live in it. But she's saying here you need to ignore it, and then you need to use the 4D. So the 4D is the thought world, but what I would add is that in the 4D, time, again, doesn't exist. That's where the 4D comes from. So there is no time. At least there is no linear time. The whole point with the 4D is it is your thoughts, but time isn't linear anymore. So imagine time only exists in the 3D. So in the 2D, where in the second dimension, there is no time. In the first dimension, there is no time. Only in the third dimension, where we live right now in this reality, we start to measure time. It feels like there's a linear fashion to it, like a past, present, and future. I want you to ignore that because the 3D is getting you stuck in the 3D. And that's why when you are stuck in the 3D, when you're stuck in look at reality, when you're stuck in look at time, when you're stuck in look at your past, when you worry about the future, and when you hate your past, you're stuck in the wrong 3D, in the wrong now. So 4D thinking is that either it's an eternal now moment, so the past, future, and present are all mushed together into one, or, well, that's about it. That's about it. All of them are mushed into one another, and you can choose what to do with them. In the 5D, there's 5D, 6D, 7D. That's a lot more complicated. But I'm just going to say for the 5D, you choose the time you want to be in. So with the 5D, if you can go to that level, you can literally go to the past. And you can be in a state where you are in the past and live in the past if you do want. So you can live in the future if you want. So you can live where you want. Because time is absolutely not linear anymore. It's however you want it to be. But that's a whole nother discussion we can have. That's a whole nother video. So the point is to be in the eternal now, act as the person you want to be, ignore what's happening around you, and just choose to live the best life you can right now. And you're going to get that. There is no 6 months later. There is no 3 months, 2 months, 5 days. There's nothing. There's only the now. So if you act in the now, you're going to get everything in the now. Like my last client, she had a problem where she had to wait like 5 years for her to manifest. And she says, like, why do I need to wait for 5 years? That's a long time. I even forget about the thing that I wanted. And the problem is that you don't believe it, that it's instant. once you think about it and decide that this is what you want, it's instantaneously yours. Now, some people say that your reality needs time to catch up, but again, there is no time, there's no catching up, there is no process. Manifestation itself is a process. So manifestation, again, doesn't exist in the way you think. You're not manifesting anything, you're not creating anything, you're just choosing the thing that you want. Like on the TV, you're just switching the channels until you get the desired reality that you want. But instead of just randomly switching, you're choosing the thing that you want. You're choosing the life that you want to live.
I do not care. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter, because why would I care about this when it's about to change in a minute and a half? I don't give a shit. So what's happening out here doesn't matter. We don't like it. Doesn't matter. Not happening. What is happening though is what's up here. You're going to be telling yourself it's working out in your favor. Everything that you want to manifest, or whatever you're trying to manifest instantly, is happening now. Maybe you're trying to manifest a text from SP. It's happening right now. You're literally looking at your phone right now. It's literally happening. Everything happens because you say so. And your SP's right now thinking about how much he wants to text you, how much they want to text you so bad. They're literally on their phone right now going to text you because they cannot live without you. They literally need to text you right now, and you're deciding that. And it's happening because you decided. Oh, but Heather, what if it does? I don't give a shit. It's happening because you're deciding it. And you need to go into it, that mentality. Okay? And while you're doing this, you need to make sure you're not trying to find movement. That's a big one. Because if your desire was in front of you, if you looked at your phone and your SP was texting you, would you be trying to figure out if they're gonna text you? No. You'd be like, oh, they text me, great.
That's it.
So why are you looking for movement? Because you would not be doing that if you had your desire. So you need to start asking yourself that.
So literally what happened to me yesterday, like life-changing thing, literally life-changing thing. I get an email from one of my clients saying, hi George, I want to buy your one-on-one coaching and stuff like that. But for some reason, when I try to buy it, it just doesn't work. I talk to my bank and it says it's not, everything works on my end, but for some reason on your end, it just doesn't work. And I go investigate, and yeah, that person was right. My processing thingy for the money doesn't work. Then I fixed it, literally fixed it. She buys the call, and that's my first sale. I've been trying to do this like for the last 15 days, like people can buy, and nobody bought. For the last 15 days, I was like, why is nobody buying? Am I doing something wrong? Am I the problem? Did I do something wrong? Did people not like me? Is this it? Is it over? No, it's a stupid processor. People wanted to buy from me, but it wasn't working. You know what happened later? So I get my first sale, and I'm so happy. I'm excited. I'm like, finally, oh, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait to talk to this person. I truly want to help them. 3 hours later, I lie in my bed, just, I don't know, kind of napping, dreaming, maybe reading something. And just, I hear a ding on my phone. Ding, ding, ding. Boom. Another sale. I'm like, wait, that's how it works. It's because I had fear that if I try to do this, if I try to do the coaching, that I'm not going to be good enough. I'm not good enough. So the old version of me I set myself up to fail. But my reality didn't let that happen. My reality reached out to me. She sent me an email saying, it doesn't work. Please fix it. I want to talk to you. I want your help. And I fixed it. And as soon as I fixed it, the floodgates just opened. And now everything's amazing. And I had 2 of the calls. 2 wonderful calls. Beautiful people. Amazing people. I want the best for them. And at the end of both of the calls, they tell me that I'm amazing. And they're thankful. And everything's great. That's the power you get. That's the power you have. These same feelings, you have them already. You choose what you want and you get it. But you be the person. You have to be the person who has. You need to act. I'm acting as the person who can help them. I'm acting as the person who can solve their problems. And it's working. It's working amazingly. It's so wonderful. It's so cool.
I always try to say, if you aren't understanding how to live in the end, ask yourself this question. How would you think? How would you feel? How would you act if your desire was yours right now? Do that. Stop trying to look for confirmation in the 3D. Stop trying to reassure yourself with outside movement that it's working. It's working because you say so. You don't need movement. You don't need confirmation to know that. You can decide that yourself. Learn to reassure yourself. Learn to be okay with not seeing things and be okay with what's in here. You need to learn that, because the sooner you learn that, the faster you will be able to instantly manifest. Because let me tell you, when you're trying to instantly manifest and you're going from 3D to 4D to 3D to 4D, it's going to take a lot longer. So you need to live in the 40 and you need to stay there. After you do this for a while.
Amazing. Absolutely. What she's saying is absolutely right. People ask, like, but what is that feeling? How do I need to feel? It's pretty simple. You're probably watching this video on a phone. If you're not, then cool. But if you're watching on a phone, I want you to look at your phone for a second. I'm going to ask you a question. What do you need to do in order to get this phone that you have in your hands? What do you need to do to get it? And now you're saying to yourself, nothing, I already have it. That's the answer to getting anything and everything you ever wanted. You don't need to do anything because you already have it. There's nothing for me to do to get this phone because I already have it. And now do this for everything you ever wanted. Like she said, you need to first do it in the 4D, in your thoughts, in your imagination, let's call it, but it's not that, but in your thoughts. Choose it. Know it's already yours. Know it's already done. Know the end goal is already yours. Everything is already okay. Everything is as it should be. Ignore everything. Ignore that you don't physically have it right now, and you get it. You just get it because it's already yours, and the universe can only give you what you already have.
Literally act like it manifested. So how do I explain this? Because obviously you're living in the end and you're acting like you have your desire. But you know when you're affirming and you're like, yeah, this is happening, but you kind of know, like, I'm affirming this. Try to convince your mind that you just saw it in the 3D. So go from affirming to trying to convince your mind. And maybe no one understands this, and maybe people literally already do this, but something that I'll do is I'll literally pretend like, holy shit, it just happened. Okay, it's a wrap. We're done. Like, I will literally, like, tell myself, okay, this is already manifested. I literally see it with my eyes. This is literally here. Holy shit, I did that. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, shit. Anyways, got a little into that. I'll literally tell myself, like, this is already manifested. I'm so proud of myself. This worked so fast because I said so. Like, this literally worked. I'm so good at instantly manifesting. This showed up so fast. I'm so happy that it's already here. I literally pretend like I literally already have it.
The only thing I don't want you to do is to force it. Because, again, what do you do in order to get the phone you already have? Nothing. You just know it's yours. Do you have to think about having it all the time? No. Do you have to keep thinking about having it? No, you just have it. You just say it once, I have this, you know it, I know it's mine, and that's it. You don't have to repeat it you don't have to do like thousands of robotic affirmations for it to happen. If you love the Bible, if you love the Christian story, how did God create anything? He just spoke the words and it was created. The exact same rules apply to you. You speak it or think it. You don't even have to speak it. You can just think of it and it happens. Literally, I manifested the most simplest things. I manifested food, I manifested drinks, I manifested my car being cleaned. For just thinking about it, just getting, oh, I would like to eat pizza now. Boom, somebody gets me pizza. Without even me saying it. I don't have to say it. I don't have to do anything. Just get me pizza. Oh, I want to drink coffee. Boom, somebody gets me coffee. Without even saying I want coffee or like make me coffee. No, people just get it. I see my car is dirty. And I just say to myself, oh, it would be cool if my car would be clean. A day later, somebody cleans the car. They literally call me on the phone. Oh, look, George, I cleaned your car. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And of course, you need to give love back. Because when you give, you receive even more. And the whole point is also gratitude. There's a lot of things there. But you need to be in a state of joy and truly enjoying your life. It's going to make everything easier.
Like, that's done. It's a done deal. Oh, thank God. Thank God it's already here. That's another thing. That's another thing. And also, while doing this, make sure you're not looking at 3D. And if anything's happening around you that you don't want to happen, you revise it. Not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening because you are saying it's not happening. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then I want you to conjure any feeling that you can. A lot of people say that they can't conjure feelings. A lot of people say that they can't feel their affirmations real. They can't feel this. And you don't need to. You don't need to. But I find it really helpful. And I call bullshit to anyone that says they can't conjure any type of feeling. I literally call bullshit. You can think about something that makes you happy. You can feel a happy feeling, or you can feel an excitement feeling. I know that you can do that. And you can. So let's get it going. And if you're telling yourself you can't, then you can't. Sorry, that's what you can do, whatever. But try to conjure a feeling of excitement. Try to conjure a feeling of being proud of yourself, being excited that you did this, being happy that you got this. Like, holy shit, I did this. Like, I'm so proud of myself right now. I'm so happy that this is mine, and this is fucking amazing. I'm amazing at this. And try to conjure any type of feeling that you can. I find that to be helpful. It's an extra step because you don't really need to do that, but I find it really...
Like she said, you could do this, and it does help. Do you need to do this? No. Absolutely not. Again, does it help? Depends on the person, but yes, it could help. But do you need it? Is it a necessity? No. Like I said, you don't need anything. The feeling of already having something is the feeling of contentment. You're already happy. It's already done. It's already cool. It's already yours. You don't think about it. You just know it's yours, and that's it. So just emulate that to anything you ever wanted or everything you ever wanted.
If you're trying to instantly manifest, try everything. Because everyone's different, and that brings me to the last thing.
She is right about
Keep
that.
Keep trying things. I find a lot of people that try to instantly manifest, and it doesn't work the first time, or it doesn't work as fast as they want to, and they'll dwell, and they'll focus on 3D. Well, it didn't work for me. I can't do anything right. I can't manifest. I can't. Yeah, you can't, because you're going into it, that mindset. You have that mindset, so no, you can't manifest, because you're affirming that you can't. So if you try to instantly manifest, and it doesn't work, or it doesn't show up the way you want to, no, it didn't. It did work. It did work. It did work the way you wanted it to. It showed up the exact way you want to. And I want you to revise it, because sometimes you just need to practice what works for you and find what works for you. In that time, if you try to manifest something instantly and it doesn't work, the last thing you want to do is tell yourself that it didn't work. The last thing you want to do is tell yourself that you can't do this. That is the last thing you want to do. So I don't care if it didn't work in the 3D doesn't matter. It worked here, and you're going to tell yourself it worked, because next time you try to instantly manifest, it will work because you revised it.
She got it. I mean, she got it. Again, the same message. Ignore the 3D. Absolutely ignore it. If it doesn't happen instantly, you still ignore it, because that's your belief that it doesn't want to work instantly. But if you ignore the belief, if you don't give any attention to it, then you're not going to give any power to it. So when that belief doesn't have power, then that belief is not going to manifest. So you not manifesting instantly is not gonna happen. So that in turn means that you are gonna manifest instantly, but you have to ignore it. You first have to, let's call it, train yourself in order to do it. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. But also, there's a big problem in the manifestation community thingy, is that when you're into it long enough and you've been trying too many techniques, too many stuff, you make it like it's a chore, like it's a whole process of things you need to do. You need to do 1,000 robotic affirmations. You need to meditate for 5 hours. What happens to you then is that you get stuck in the processes, but there is no process. The whole point is that it's all about being. It's being the version of you that has a thing, and knowing that it's yours, and that's it. Choosing, deciding, being, and you get it.
Stop getting in your own head and keep living in the end goal. This isn't difficult to do. Manifesting instantly is not difficult to do at all. It's just what you assume. If you assume it's difficult, then it's going to be difficult, yeah. But if you assume, actually, no, it's not. It's fine. It's just actually really easy. Then that's going to be what happens.
Amazing. 10 out of 10. She's a 10 out of 10. She knows what she's saying. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you want to watch the full video of her channel, the link will be down in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. I'm going to see you guys in the next one.